it's always really funny because I went into the merchants once and they're like, I've seen you, and then they had like a stack of all these magazines and opened it up and they're like, that's you.
I haven't figured out which videos are working more for you. Not necessarily.
No, I do intend to though. We'll get there. Some videos do well, some not. It's really random which videos do well. I mean.
Hello and welcome back to SGTV. Today I am joined once again by Demi May Whitehead, who has been on the show before in 2023 talking about her Skill Electric preparation, and we've had her back now. I've done a few episodes also as a recap on Skill Electric. One about women in the trades, and today's episode we're going to be talking about TikTok because since we last saw you 18 months or so ago, you seem to have blown up on TikTok. Not that I know anything about TikTok, but I thought we'd get you in and talk to you about it and how that sort of came about. So what made you sort of get involved with that?
I don't really know what made me get involved. I feel like TikTok's such a big social media platform at the moment. I mean, apart from yourself, everyone's on TikTok.
She called me old in the last episode, and now she's basically saying it again. But thanks, yeah. I'm so glad you came back.
But it is such a big thing, especially on with the younger generation, and to promote being a female in the industry is kind of what I'm trying to gain as well. But yeah, being a female in the industry, like I do want to promote women in construction through my TikTok and try and reach out to the younger viewers. I mean, it's not growing that quick. I'm not millions of subscribers and stuff yet.
Down there now.
But I do want to throw myself into the TikTok side of it and social media side a lot more.
So how did you build up your following? I mean, where are you at sort of now in terms of followers?
I think it's like 18k, so it's like, for TikTok it's not a lot, it's some...
Sounds a lot, 18,000.
I don't know, some videos do well, some not. It's really, it's really random which videos do well. I mean, I need to throw myself into more doing them about work. At the minute, they are just me at work. Okay. So I've done a few day in the life videos, kind of what I get up to on the day-to-day basis of being an electrician. But yeah, I need to throw myself in to showing what jobs I do and how I work, basically, instead of just me prancing about in my work trousers.
Is that because that's what is more popular? Are people more receptive to stills of you on site rather than actually oh, here I am, I'm rewiring this? I've found it to be more popular, yeah. But it's so hit and miss. You put a video out there and you think that's probably going to do okay, but it doesn't. And then the random one that you think isn't going to do okay, it got 1 million views on one of them. So, but again, which one was that then?
It was just me dancing about on site in my work trousers and high vis and stuff.
Do you think that's down to algorithms and things like that? Because they change constantly, don't they? So like you say, one thing might work 1 week and then the next you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I think algorithms have a big thing to do with it. I think if people are interested in construction and people on site, it will pop up on their page. But it's such a random selection that I don't really know how to work the algorithms yet to my advantage.
So you haven't figured out which videos are working more for you? Not necessarily.
No, I do intend to though. We'll get there.
I think that's the key that anyone on any social is trying to figure out, isn't it? What's working now?
Yeah.
And it might not be working next week. That's the difficult thing, I guess, isn't it? Have you used it to sort of further your career?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's had a big impact on my career at the minute because it's not really educational videos at the moment, and I'll kind of want to throw myself into doing more of what I do in the days and little jobs and maybe even side jobs and stuff like that. That maybe should perk the listeners the watchers a little bit more.
Yeah. I suppose it depends on the channel as well, because you were saying you went to Skill Electric. Obviously, we've done a whole episode on that, and you built loads of connections through like LinkedIn and places like that. So that's obviously a more professional one. So I suppose it's not
Yeah.
going to have the same sort of effect when it comes to TikTok.
Yeah.
I suppose you get a lot of people just, I don't know, mindless swiping. Not saying that
Yeah.
your channel's like that or anything like that. But it is a good window though, isn't it? Because you said you're trying to raise awareness of getting more females into the industry. We've done another episode on that as well. But it is a window into that, and they're seeing, even if it is a short format video, even if you're just posing on site or whatever, it's still people saying, oh, okay, you know, she's on site, she's doing well, I could do that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping to achieve. Even if that 2-second video of me just in my hard hat and my high vis of on site like gets the attention of a young girl and she's wanting to go into that and then she thinks, oh, actually people can do it, and that's what I'm hoping to.
And any
make
good
happen.
freebies come your way, sponsorships, something like that?
Yeah, a few little. I've had a lot of jackets. I think I got like a pack of 5 high vis jackets. This little earth sleeving. It's basically like this little clip and it hooks onto your work trousers, and you can wrap earth sleeving in it. It's like an earth sleeving dispenser basically. Like loads of gummies for some reason, like apple cider gummies, and had loads of other people, like you can turn them down and stuff. So a lot of them are really random and like nothing to do with construction, so I just turned them down.
Better to be offered stuff than not.
Yeah, I mean,
this is where you want to cough under your breath like the tool manufacturer you want. Are you listening?
Yeah, that would be great.
But things like that do come about. We've had numerous electricians on the show before who have ended up having sponsorships from big brands, big tool brands, big clothing brands, even the apps, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, they were the ones from TikTok. When I was going through the Skill Electric, we got I think CK. I got a load of stuff from them, and got like jacket, a little hat, and then like various tools, and there was a few more brands as well that like gave us stuff just for getting through and saying a well done. So that was really good. But yeah, that's obviously a bonus as well to it, because yeah, you want to promote other people's tools, and if they are good tools, especially like I use the majority of them anyway.
So if it came your way, it wouldn't
yes, it's always good to promote the good.
I'm waiting for the chocolate gatto people to come and sponsor me. Has it been much pressure to sort of maintain it? Because I suppose if you're trying to grow that channel on that platform, has it been difficult to think, oh, I've got to post something today or tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I don't take it that seriously at the minute because, like I say, it isn't that big at the minute. Some of the TikToks I don't get any views at all, and some do well, so it just kind of varies. So, but in all fairness, I feel like maybe if I did take it more seriously and post, I think you have to post regularly to boost that views and to boost your followers even more. So, I probably should post regularly. So.
But I suppose my next question was sort of, has it had a negative effect on you, sort of mental health wise, pressure wise? But it sounds like you're taking it pretty much in your stride.
Yeah, it's hard because obviously my full-time job is on site and especially it's price work, so I kind of just do little videos in my lunch times and my break times, and I don't really have the time to really throw it into the videos, and so that's a bit of a challenge. It
could be an issue, you know, on a scaff somewhere, and you're like, stop filming, you've got, you know.
I mean, I think health and safety might have a bit of a go at me for that, but yeah, I don't really have loads of spare time to film everything I'm doing, so that's why I'm just doing little short videos on my lunchtime and break time.
Yeah, so it is a tricky balance to sort of work that in.
Yeah.
How do you handle the pressures? This question here, basically, how do you handle the pressures of being like an online figure while still working in a physically demanding job, because they're two very separate things, aren't they?
I wouldn't say I'm that much of an online figure at the moment. I really
yourself down.
No.
18,000 followers, 1 million views on things.
On
like
just
that.
one video. That was just one.
Still though, it's still good going.
But I do hope to get more into it, and then hopefully I will be able to balance them really well. I'm very good at multitasking, so site life, social media will hopefully
Yet to be determined in a way.
Yeah.
I noticed you had an influencer feature with Professional Electrician as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that, how that came about?
Yeah, so I just got an email. I've been involved in quite a few different features in little different magazines and stuff. I always just get emailed, and I'm always happy to get involved in any features. Most of the time, sometimes we do like a video call or just a phone call, just ask questions and bounce back ideas. So yeah, they're always good to see out, and it's always really funny because I went into the merchants once, and they're like, "I've seen you," and then they had like a stack of all these magazines and opened it up, and they're like, "That's you."
Take it home, frame it,
So
put it on the wall.
Thank you. So yeah, it's always good to see.
Yeah. So any of our audience who aren't following you on TikTok, where can they find you?
Yeah, so just type in TikTok, Demi May Whitehead. Hopefully I'll be right there at the top.
And hopefully more videos and more content to be out there soon.
Yeah, definitely. I do want to throw myself into it more and see where it can go, and see how many women I can inspire.
Yeah, and as I said before, Demi, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show and to see how far you've progressed since 2023, where you was prepping for your skill electrics, to seeing you now fully qualified, kicking butt on site, gaining followers, gaining traction. It's been great to see. So I wish you all the best, and hope it does inspire people out there to get in the industry and know if you get stuck in, get your head down, you can be on the way to where Demi is. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, brilliant. As always, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button below, and we'll see you next time.